Okay, let's just get right to it. $79 for an HDMI cable.
Yep. The key digital KD-PRO20.
And I can just, feel the collective eye roll. It's the classic digital is digital argument, isn't it? Why pay more if it's all just ones and zeros?
That is probably the biggest, most dangerous myth in home theater today.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, it's ones and zeros, but getting those ones and zeros from your player to your TV over 20 feet without leasing half of them,
That's where the $79 comes out.
that's where the physics comes in. And physics, it can be expensive.
So for this deep dive, we're unpacking the specs. Let's start with the big ones on the box. 18G and 4K. To a lot of people, that's just marketing noise.
It feels like noise until your screen starts to flicker. That 18G stands for 18 gigabits per second.
Which is the magic number for bandwidth.
It's the minimum threshold for a true uncompressed 4K signal at 60 frames per second, especially if you're pushing HDR10 content.
So a generic cable might just birth the pipeline, so to speak.
Exactly. You get those dreaded handshake issues. The screen goes black for a second. The cable literally can't keep up.
Okay, then there's the next label, the 4.4.4. This one always feels a bit abstract.
It's about color, full chroma sampling. Basically, it means every single pixel gets its own unique color data. There's no compression.
And most streaming doesn't even deliver that, so why bother?
Because your source might. A high-end PC, a new gaming console, a 4K Blu-ray player, they're often outputting full 4.4.4.
So you're buying a TV with incredible color accuracy.
And then you're forcing it to throw away color information just to fit through a cheap cable. You lose definition, especially with things like sharp text on a screen.
Got it. Okay, let's talk about the physical cable. It's 20 feet long, which is pretty substantial, and it uses 24 AWG wire.
And that's a huge deal. That length is exactly why commercial grade matters. You're fighting something called the digital cliff.
The point where the signal just dies.
It just drops off completely. Digital signals don't fade out nicely like an old radio station. They work perfectly or they fail.
And a thicker wire helps prevent that.
That thicker 24-gauge copper has less resistance. It ensures the voltage of the signal doesn't drop too low before it reaches the television.
It's not just video, though. The spec sheet mentions an Ethernet channel and ARC.
Right, the audio return channel. ARC is, it's essential now. It lets your TV send its audio back down the same HDMI cable to your soundbar or receiver.
So you don't need a separate optical cable.
Exactly. And this cable supports the big formats, Dolby Atmos, DTS to HD. So if you have a serious sound system, your cable isn't the weak link.
I want to ask about one really specific term they use, open-eye technology. It sounds mysterious.
It does, but it's a real engineering test.
Yeah.
If you look at a digital signal on an oscilloscope, the pattern it makes looks a bit like a human eye.
Okay.
A clean, strong signal has a wide open eye. A messy signal, full of noise and jitter, makes that eye look closed.
So open-eye is their guarantee.
It's their certification. They're saying they have tested these cables to ensure that eye stays wide open, guaranteeing a low-loss, noise-free signal even at 20 feet.
Which brings it all back to reliability. It's also HTCP 2.2 compliant, which you absolutely need for modern copyrighted 4K content.
Non-negotiable. And the warranty backs it all up. Key Digital gives you 3 years, but the reseller actually bumps that up to 5.
So they're confident it's not going to fail.
They're confident the materials won't degrade and the performance will hold up.
So when you boil it all down, you're not just paying $79 for a cable.
No, you're paying for insurance.
Insurance that your $2,000 TV and $1,000 sound system are actually getting the full quality signal they were designed for.
That's the perfect way to put it. You're ensuring you don't have a bottleneck in your system.
Which leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? If you're looking at your high-end setup right now and the HDR doesn't quite pop or fast motion seems just a little bit off, is that really your display's limitation? Or is it just the $10 cable choking the data?